Welcome to Entertainment Tech. I'm Caroline Cleary.
And I'm Sarah Mulrain. We have the latest for you in all things entertainment. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Celeb Chat segment. I'm Jessica Yan.
And I'm Micah Osbury. We'll be starting with the latest gossip.
Sad news for Chris Brown fans in Canada. Chris Brown made a devastating announcement that he had to cancel his 2 sold-out tour dates in Montreal and Toronto, Canada, after being denied access into the country. He tweeted, "The good people of the Canadian government wouldn't allow me entry. I'll be back this summer and will hopefully see all my Canadian fans." A spokesperson for Brown reassured fans that Chris Brown can apply to return in the future and that he is definitely planning to. Since there is recent drama between him and Drake, after hearing the news, Twitter users took it upon themselves to come up with creative reasonings why Chris Brown wasn't allowed into Canada, most of them having to deal with Drake. Though no legitimate reasons have been confirmed, the tweets are still quite entertaining.
Glee fans might be sad about the upcoming finale of the musical comedy series, but one of the series stars has a reason to celebrate this week. Naya Rivera, who has played the role of Santana since the show's start, announced Tuesday that she and husband Ryan Dorsey are expecting their first child together. On her website, she wrote, "Ryan and I feel so blessed and can't wait to welcome the newest member of our family." Along with the baby announcement, the actress posted cute pics of her and Dorsey from when they were kids. Dorsey and Rivera got married this past July in Cabo San Lucas, not long after Rivera split from rapper Big Sean, whose new album, Dark Sky Paradise, coincidentally came out on the same day as Rivera shared her news.
I wonder if either of them planned that, according to the dates.
Well, I know the album was already coming out that day, but it is kind of suspect.
Right. I wonder if there's bad blood between them.
I don't know, but I did hear that his song that people think was about her, it actually wasn't. Apparently, it was written while they were together, but it's kind of funny how it fits now.
Right. Juliana Rancic is feeling the wrath after this week's fashion police. While talking Oscar fashion, they pulled up a picture of Zendaya on the red carpet in a white gown and dreadlocks. As they discussed the look, Juliana added that with the dreadlocks, she feels like Zendaya smells like petroleum oil or weed. Many, including Zendaya, took this as a racist comment. Her co-host, Kelly Osbourne, is reacting to the comment by tweeting, "I'm giving everyone involved 24 hours to make it right, or the world will hear how I really feel." She even went as far as to say that she will quit the show if they do not apologize because she does not condone racism. The next morning on E! News, Juliana Rancic apologized, saying that she is sincerely sorry for her comment and didn't intend to hurt anybody.
I was kind of surprised that Juliana said that, to be honest, because she used to be the nice one on Fashion Police.
I feel after Joan left, I feel like everyone's roles are kind of changing a little bit.
Yeah, I guess maybe she wants to be the mean one now because Kathy's new, so she doesn't want to be too mean. So I was kind of surprised she said that, to be honest.
I agree.
Ever wanted a bod just like Beyonce? Well, you're in luck because the Grammy winner decided to share some of her moves with the world. The singer posted her routine to Instagram on Wednesday for her millions of curious followers in honor of the 5th anniversary of the Let's Move campaign, spearheaded by First Lady Michelle Obama. The Let's Move campaign says that their goal is to fight the challenge of childhood obesity within a generation so that children born today will reach adulthood at a healthy weight. Beyoncé is a big supporter of the campaign and says, I'm excited to be part of this effort that addresses a public health crisis. First Lady Michelle Obama deserves credit for tackling this issue directly, and I applaud the NAB Education Foundation for trying to make a positive difference in the lives of our school children.
One of the most unique performances of the Oscars definitely goes to Lady Gaga singing the Sound of Music tribute. Poker Face singer showed a different side to herself, and the vocals were definitely on point. The best part of the performance is when Julie Andrews, the original Marie Von Trapp, walked on stage and surprised Lady Gaga near the end of the show. Lady Gaga says, "I started crying. It was a beautiful moment. As a child performer and music lover, you dream your whole life that you would perform for somebody like that, and it was magical." After watching them embrace and the pure admiration in her eyes, the crowd was definitely choking up.
It's a really big week for Lady Gaga because American Horror Story just announced that she's going to be on the next season of the show.
It's not even surprising that she's going to get into acting. She's always been so, I don't know, showy. So.
Yeah, she's very theatrical. All her music videos are really entertaining.
Agreed.
So I think it fits, especially because American Horror Story is kind of over the top.
Right.
Will the 50 Shades of Grey franchise have to continue without the current Mr. Grey? Fans attached to the Irish actor's portrayal of the infamous Christian Grey in the movie adaptation of the popular book series can rest assured that he is not stepping away from the role. The rumors surfaced when Australian magazine NW wrote that the star was quitting the series because his wife Amelia Warner wasn't comfortable with the heavy BDSM themes of the movie. Many fans on Twitter expressed their outrage over the idea of Dornan leaving, but a rep for the actor calmed the storm, saying, All press reports are pure conjecture, as the studio has not committed to a sequel as yet. While the studio hasn't announced plans for a sequel yet, a second movie is basically guaranteed since the film has already grossed over $400 million in ticket sales after only 2 weeks in theaters.
Stay tuned for fashion styles after the break.
Hey, Mom. I got the job.
You've got the job. Welcome aboard.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Donate to Goodwill. Help provide job training in your community.
Good.
Homemade noodles. Oh. Marty, stop it. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It reminds me, I've been thinking maybe we should try a new form of birth control. I heard about this one. It's called the IUD, intrauterine device. Or we could try the patch on your arm. Actually, I think that one goes on your butt.
Bedsider.org has birth control information and a lot more. And it's...
What do you think then? Arm or the butt?
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education. So every year, I take promising high schoolers on a college tour to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
You can be a reader, tutor, or mentor too. Take the pledge at liveunited.org/volunteer.
Do you wear this?
Welcome back to the Celeb Chat. I'm Caroline Cleary.
And I'm Campbell Brady with your latest on fashion styles. At the 87th Annual Academy Awards this past weekend, the fashion standards were set very high. A particular designer that showed off his pure talent is Zuhair Muhad. Anna Faris, Jenna Duman, and Chrissy Teigen all wore his dresses. Chrissy Teigen always stands out flawlessly. She continued her trend of neutral gowns and wore a white dress. The top of the dress is long-sleeved and sequined. The bottom of the dress is solid white with a huge slit in the front, showing off her incredible legs. She paired this with movie star waves and a dark maroon lip. Another highlight of Zuhair Murad's work on Sunday is Jenna Duman. She was by far my favorite look of the night. She wore a couture white mermaid gown. The top had a deep V and an incredible silver belt that actually made the dress. Her hair and makeup and jewelry wasn't over the top, it was just right. This look will probably be my favorite of the whole 2015 red carpet season.
I've been waiting for the Oscars for months, and I'm so happy they arrived. The Academy Awards aired this Sunday, and as the fashion, celebrity, and movie junkie that I am, I couldn't wait to watch. The show didn't disappoint, and neither did the glamour. Unfortunately, though, as we all know, not everyone steps out on the red carpet looking their best. While I will say there were more gowns that I loved this year than I hated, the ones that were bad were really bad. First up on the chopping block is poor Felicity Jones. This girl needs to get a new stylist because she has struck out at every award show this year. The top half of her dress is gorgeously detailed, but the bottom is a huge mess. It looks like a bunch of fabric was just sewn on the dress haphazardly and then someone pushed her out the limo. On top of it all, her bangs are too harsh for the dress and possibly too casual. Next we have Scarlett Johansson. Now I have to say I struggle with this ensemble. It took me a while to decide if this was a risk that paid off or a risk that totally flopped. After much deliberation, I'm diagnosing this look as a huge flop, possibly even a belly flop. While the dress is extremely flattering and tailored perfectly to her body, I can't seem to drag my attention away from the collar. This choker monstrosity ruined her whole look. I don't know if she was going for an edgy vibe with her hair, but overall nothing meshed. The dress, the collar, and the hairstyle were all separates that didn't come together for a cohesive final result. However, I will say that I commend her risk and bow down to her curves. Another designer who brought their A-game to the red carpet is Elie Saab. Jennifer Lopez and Emma Stone both wore sequin gowns from this designer. Emma Stone was probably my second favorite look of the night. This high neckline backless dress really stole the show. The gold was also perfect up against her pale skin and dark hair. The orange lip and the hair to the side accented this look well. J.Lo wore a nude gown that was deep V and circled out at the bottom. This dress is accented with sequins and pearls. The ponytail and pale pink lip added to the look. She definitely proved her title as the most beautiful woman in the world to be true on Sunday night. One thing I always find annoying about red carpets is that you never get to see the back of anyone's outfits. On top of that, if the celebrity is wearing an updo, you never get to see the intricate work their hairdressers did to make them look so pretty. People Style Watch must have known I was curious because they compiled a bunch of photos of the backs of celebrities' hair at the Oscars. Sienna Miller looked absolutely stunning Sunday and basically every other day of her life. From the front, her hair looks to be slicked back into a bun. However, when the camera's turned around, you can see that her hair is not only goes into a bun, but twists into one. From both sides of her head, her hair is twisted and pinned into what almost looks like a French knot. It is elegant and goes perfectly with her gown. They also captured Rosamund Pike's updo, which from the front appears wispy and normal, but the back is completely unexpected. While her hair does come together to form a bun, when she turns around, you can notice that the bottom half of her head is shaved. I watched the entire award show and didn't even realize this once. It just goes to show what you can gain by flipping that camera around and giving everyone's hairdressers a nice shout out.
My third favorite look of the night was definitely Rosamund Pike. She wore a red floral Givenchy gown. This dress is form-fitting and has a big slit in the front. The pattern and the color of the dress resembled a rose. The plain hair in an updo, simple makeup, and simple jewelry was perfect for the look. The dress is so magnificent that you could not take away from it. Rosamund did a wonderful job with this dress. I can't imagine anyone else looking better in it.
Who Wore It Better is one of my favorite segments because you really get to examine each outfit and decide what works best with the piece. While sometimes it's easy to choose a winner, others it's not. This week, Friends and Cougar Town actress Courtney Cox was seen wearing the same Saint Laurent mini dress as Teen Wolf star Crystal Reed. This black sequin dress is absolutely adorable. The neckline is a crystallized bow and really pulls the dress together. Both actresses realized they did not need any jewelry as the dress is already very flashy. Crystal, however, wore slinky black pumps, while Courtney opted for strappy heels. For a couple of different reasons, I think Crystal wore this look better. The shoes are simpler than Courtney's and mesh well with the dress. Also, while Cox looks amazing, I think the dress is a little too youthful for the star. Next up, we have Sports Illustrated model Hannah Davis and So You Think You Can Dance host Kat Deely. Both beauties wore a fabulous black jumpsuit. Both kept it simple with tousled hair, minimal jewelry, and heels. While Kat looks stunning, Hannah really blew this one away. By lowering the neckline and adding some cleavage, it really changed the whole look. She was able to add some sex appeal to a very classy, tailored romper, and she couldn't have done a better job.
After the Oscars, things heated up at the Vanity Fair Oscar party. Irina Shayk turned every head in her black Atelier Versace gown. The entire side is see-through, showing off her incredible, insane body. Now this mesh cutout could be taken the wrong way and disliked by fashion critics for being too sexy, but personally, I think that her body is so amazing that if she didn't wear this dress, then that would be a sin. The straight hair down and the cat eye makeup made this ensemble even more attractive. That's it for Celeb Chat. Stay tuned for upcoming events.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers, dirty looks.
School's out
for summer.
What this place needed was better graduation rates. So we worked with schools like Henry Ford High, and now they're up 18%.
To help us do more good this year, go to unitedway.org because great things happen when we live united.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today I'm just an aluminum can, but one day I could be a stadium.
Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
I can't seem to save anything.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
That's low, that's low.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds. Stop the texts. Stop the wrecks. Visit us at stoptextstoprex.org.
Hi guys! This week I decided that I would do one of the trickiest but most fun makeup tricks that I know, and that is the cat eye. Now a lot of people are super scared about the cat eye and never try it, but I have some easy tips that can help you out so that you can do it on your own, do it at home, and it looks awesome. So first I'm just going to show you what makeup I'm going to be using. I use Kat Von D's eyeliner. It's a liquid pen eyeliner, so it goes on perfectly and it's perfect for cat eyes because you definitely want to have a thin tip to do it so that you don't mess up. And it's called Tattoo Liner. It's in her makeup line because she's like a tattoo artist. So, and then I use Colossal mascara. Most of my makeup I get at Sephora and stuff, but I've tried nicer mascaras and this is still my favorite one, so I would highly suggest this. So first we're going to start with the eyeliner, obviously, and the trick that you want to do is you're going to start at where your lash ends and then you're going to draw up to where your eyebrow ends. So that's the way that the wing's going to go, in order to just give you some sort of guideline of where to draw it. And then you don't want to draw, you can draw it depending on how high you want it, but I don't like mine too high, but that just gives you the angle that you want to start at. So I have a mirror behind the camera to kind of help me out more. So we're just going to start and we're just going to draw the wing first because that's where you want to start, and then you draw it across your lash line. So I pull my eyelashes down and then I draw just a little wing in the direction of where my eyebrow is, so you can see that. And then what you want to do is kind of create like a triangle almost. Down to your lash line. So as you can see there, just kind of thicken it out, but keep it thin at the top. And then what you're going to do is just like normal eyeliner, you're just going to bring it across the waterline. And then you always want to bring it in because it completes the look. You never want to just stop right at the end of your eyelashes. You want to bring it all the way in to your tear duct right there because it really finishes off the look. And then you can see you have a little bit of a cat eye right there, just to add something cool to the eye. And then you're just going to do it to the other side, and it's the same thing. And then draw the triangle, thicken it out. And then just draw across your waterline. And I will say, the hardest thing about a cat eye is getting them to look exactly the same. But no shame if you have to redo it. It's totally fine. And that's just an easy tip. Like sometimes one is thicker than the other or in a different angle. But all you have to do is just fix it, get some makeup remover, and it's totally fine. And then next, all I do is just add some mascara. Other side. And you're done. I have really long eyelashes on my bottom lashes, so I don't tend to put mascara on the bottom because I just feel like I look like a doll or something like that, but feel free to put them on the bottom. A lot of people do. And that's it. That's the whole look. Hope you enjoyed.
Look, he's blushing.
Don't worry. The 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play more. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Hey, Ma. I got the job.
You've got the job. Welcome aboard.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Donate to Goodwill. Help provide job training in your community.
Hello, I'm Madeline Fowler with upcoming events. Last year, the Harlem Globetrotters had their biggest tour ever, and this year was promised to be even bigger. On Thursday night, the Harlem Globetrotters were at the Berglund Center Coliseum in Roanoke. If you are unfamiliar with the Harlem Globetrotters, they are an exhibition basketball team, and they combine basketball, theater, and comedy. With some of the greatest athletes in the world on the team, the Harlem Globetrotters are guaranteed to put on an exciting show. From demonstrating incredible ball handling to shooting trick shots, the players on the team show off all their incredible athleticism in an extraordinary way. The Harlem Globetrotters love to see their audience have a good time, and Thursday night in Roanoke was no exception. The audience was filled with excited fans of all ages. If you missed this game, be sure to catch the Harlem Globetrotters again on TV or online. On February 27th, 29th, and March 1st, Jurassic Quest will have their Dinosaur Adventures event at the Berglund Special Events Center in Roanoke. Tickets are on sale from $11 to $22. According to the Jurassic Quest website, Jurassic Quest is the largest exhibition of life-size moving museum-quality dinosaurs in North America. The exhibit has over 50 life-size dinosaurs that the visitors can interact with, learn about, and some you can even ride. There are plenty of activities for kids of all ages, including learning about dinosaurs, face painting, dinosaur-themed inflatable mazes, and acting as a paleontologist in a fossil dig. Don't miss out on this special event, especially if you are looking for something fun to do with your family. Rain, a tribute to the Beatles, will be having a concert at the Berglund Performing Arts Theater in Roanoke. The event will be held on Thursday, March 5th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are on sale for $32, $42, and $57. According to Rain's website, Rain is a tribute to the Beatles through a live multimedia spectacular that takes you on a musical journey through the life and times of the world's most celebrated band. The concert will include all of the Beatles' greatest hits, including I Want to Hold Your Hand, Let It Be, Come Together, and Hey Jude. If you are a Beatles fan, don't miss out on this great opportunity. And if you aren't, you should go to get a taste of what the Beatles were like. In Sex and the City, Carrie Bradshaw said, "I'm looking for love, real love, ridiculous, inconvenient, consuming, can't live without each other love." That is what they talked about at the event that Virginia Tech's cruise sponsored. At Girls Night Out, girls talked about discovering the love that every girl is looking for. Girls Night Out was a fun, girly night with music, door prizes, a great speaker, and more. The speaker was Marianne Jordan Ellis, who is the author, speaker, and founder of Redeemed Girl Ministries. Many girls from Virginia Tech attended this all-night event and had a wonderful time. Also, the sorority with the most girls at the event received $250 towards their philanthropy. If you missed this year's Girls Night Out, look out for the event next year. Coming up next, the on-screen scoop.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Hey, Ma. I got the job.
You've got the job.
Welcome aboard.
I've got a job to do today.
Have a good first day at work, Mom.
Donate to Goodwill. Help provide job training in your community.
Danse, balance la cadence, on devient tes hanches au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence, dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou, ton
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
People think I'm trash, but they're wrong. Today, I'm just an aluminum can, but one day, I could be a stadium.
We're back with the on-screen scoop. I'm Sarah Mulrain. 50 Shades of Grey is arguably one of the most anticipated films of this year. It recently hit the box offices, and its sensual storyline has captivated audiences everywhere. The movie tells the unconventional yet surprisingly romantic love story of Anastasia Steele, played by Dakota Johnson, and Christian Grey, played by Jamie Dornan. The movie is based on the 50 Shades of Grey series, written by E.L. James. The series is known for being extremely sexually oriented, containing some scenes that verge on being vulgar. However, the movie, directed by Sam Taylor Johnson, took a more artistic form. By leaving out some of the crudeness seen in the book, Sam Taylor Johnson was able to present a tasteful and stylish version while staying true to the original exciting storyline. The film has surpassed its expectations, and the ending has left us all begging for a sequel. The 87th Oscar Awards ceremony took place last Sunday and was hosted by actor and performer Neil Patrick Harris. Harris immediately wowed his audience with the opening number, Moving Pictures, a tribute to numerous past movies such as Mary Poppins and Back to the Future. But the awards ceremony was not all clever musical numbers and comic relief. The acceptance speeches were all incredibly moving and relatable. J.K. Simmons won Best Supporting Actor for his performance in Whiplash, and his acceptance speech was dedicated to thanking his family and encouraging his audience to appreciate their parents. He said, "If you're lucky enough to have a parent alive on this planet, call them. Don't text them." In a special 50th year anniversary tribute to The Sound of Music, Lady Gaga delivered an awe-inspiring rendition of The Hills Are Alive and My Favorite Things. The award ceremony captivated Hollywood stars and those of us watching from home alike. New to the lyric this week is the film American Sniper, directed by Clint Eastwood and starring Bradley Cooper. American Sniper tells the story of Chris Kyle. With 160 confirmed kills during Kyle's 4 tours in the Iraq War, he is known as the deadliest and most successful sniper in U.S. military history. The film is based on Chris Kyle's autobiography and New York Times best-selling book, American Sniper. The story shows the difficulty Kyle faces while trying to balance a successful military career with a wife and young child back in the States. When Chris Kyle returns home, the film shows how difficult it can be for a military veteran to adjust to civilian life and how Kyle dealt with those troubles. That's it for Entertainment Tech. We'll see you next week.